find another. Who's gonna grab the flag here in the echelon? It's over there. You can't even see it. Yeah. Let me see a flag in here. We don't have a view of a flag. Yeah, load up your trophy. Walk in. Number 3, grab the stand. Number 3, grab the stand.
If we could please stand for the entrance of the class of 2018.
number 2.
Hi, Connor. Class of 2018, you may be seated. Good evening. I'm Scott Sifferman, Administrator of Sultan Schools, or in Sultan Schools. On behalf of our Superintendent, Board of Directors, Administration, and staff, I would like to welcome all the family, friends, and community members as we celebrate the commencement of the Class of 2018. For the friends and family who cannot be here tonight, you can let them know that tonight's graduation ceremonies are being streamed live on TurkPride.tv, powered by the Sultan High School Broadcast Club. For those of you in attendance here tonight, the timing of that's perfect, because for those of you in attendance tonight, in the unlikely event that we have to evacuate the stadium, you're going to be directed to exit via 8th Street, which is where the explosions are coming right now. Also, some of you might be fortunate enough that if you needed to, your retro seat cushion could be used as a flotation device. 4 years ago, I remember seeing this freshman student running all over the place, doing whatever was asked of him with a huge smile and a positive attitude, all to support the upperclassmen within the programs that he was participating. This year, as a senior leader at a JV baseball game, saw him doing the same type of work, supporting the younger ball players who had an opportunity to finish their season. This young man is a living legend, yes, he is a living legend, but a living definition of service leadership, and has served so many of us over the past 4 years. Please welcome the president of the class of 2018, Eric Turner.
Good evening, friends and family of the class of 2018. I'm Eric Turner, and I'm the senior class president, like Sif said. I can't tell if this class is working hard or hardly working most of the time, but I do know one thing. The class of 2018 knows how to throw a party. I'm just kidding, but this class does know how to have fun, and we have proved that over the last 4 years here at Sultan High School, through football games, assemblies, and spirit weeks. All the while putting in the work in the classroom to be great and create a future for ourselves. From freshman orientation up to now, the class of 2018 has stayed together through thick and thin, and that is one of the reasons why we are now one of the biggest classes to graduate from this high school. With that being said, thank you, class of 2018, for a fun ride. Now let's get this party started.
In 1918, Sultan High School had 8 graduates, 5 boys, 3 girls. Their high school and beyond plans included 1 becoming a logger, 1 a farmer, 2 started families, and 3 became musicians. Tonight, we have 124 students ready to make an impact on our world. Some will continue to perform musically. Right now, we will have the Sultan High School Wind Ensemble perform the national anthem. Please join me in standing and facing the flag on the east end of the stadium. Since the class of 2018 began walking the halls at Sultan High School, the previous classes' valedictorians all had a cumulative grade point average of 4.0. Apparently, this class saw that as the norm and not the exception, as this year we have 5 valedictorians who have earned 4-point GPAs during their time at Sultan High School. These 5 students are Claire Sorgen, Benjamin Biddle, Catherine Lucas, Kaylin Comfort, and Lily Morgan. Claire will study communications at Pacific Lutheran University. Ben will work to be a pilot at Big Bend Community College. Katie will study geology at Central Washington University. Kaylin will begin her journey to become an elementary teacher at Grand Canyon University. And Lily will study business at Seattle Pacific University. Each of them will be giving a speech this evening. The first will be Claire Sorgen.
Hi, my name is Claire Sorgen, and thank you for coming to watch the graduation of the Sultan High School class of 2018. One thing that cannot be overlooked from our class is how outstanding it is that there are 5 valedictorians who have maintained a 4.0 grade point average all throughout high school. We have achieved something that very few do, and there are 5 of us that have. My 4 years in high school included 2 years in high school and 2 years doing full-time running start through Everett Community College. I remember when I first started running start, one of the first questions I asked the counselors was if I was still able to be valedictorian while doing running start. The answer was yes, but it definitely hasn't been easy. But Running Start provided me with the opportunity to complete my high school requirements and achieve my associate's degree. Through this, I believe I have achieved my view of greatness. What does it take to achieve greatness? A goal in mind, hard work, determination. But everyone's view of greatness is different. Everyone aspires for greatness in different parts of their life. But the one common factor for greatness, to achieve any greatness, is always hard work. Greatness is not achieved by just doing enough to get by without being determined to achieve it. Nothing of greatness is achieved if not fought and worked for. To achieve greatness, you must be self-motivated. You cannot achieve greatness primarily by reaping rewards as motivation. You must set a goal and be determined to achieve it. No one else can reach your goal for you or influence you to want to reach your goal. My parents never forced me to get all A's, but they pushed me to do the best that I could do. They wanted me to work my hardest, but I knew I was capable of getting A's. I decided in middle school that my goal was to keep my 4.0 and be valedictorian of my class. My goal was not an easy one, and it took a lot of work to achieve it. It was very hard to do high school and college classes at the same time and get all A's. But I had set a goal for myself to maintain a 4.0 throughout all years of high school. It was the greatness that I aspired for, and here I am today. Whatever our greatness may be, we are a class of high achievers who have achieved greatness and will hopefully continue to achieve greatness wherever we may go. And as we continue on into our next journeys, I will offer these simple words of wisdom. Remember that from this point on in your life, you can be anything that you choose. Life is nothing but a series of daily choices strung together to make a life. You can be anything that you choose, and you can accomplish anything that you choose. Your life depends on you. Dream big. Choose right. Accept the things that you choose, good and bad. You are not bound by anything except for yourself. Choose to live richly and be blessed. Love big and give big. And life will be awesome. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Hello, I am Ben Biddle, one of the 30 valedictorians here at Sultan High School. And you know, people have been overplaying this whole thing. Give me all kinds of advice, do this, make this joke, put something about me in your speech. But you know, the best advice I've ever been given about public speaking is the classic, just picture everybody naked. And that's worked perfectly for me up until just now, when I looked over my shoulder and saw Mr. Rudd. Now I just feel uncomfortable and am scarred for life. First off though, I want to thank everybody for coming out. All the friends, family, faculty, alumni, and peers. Thank you for coming. Something that's been very important to me through my life is to look back and reflect on events that have influenced me. Looking back, we as a class have made it through a lot of tough and unique times. We've mourned together and even held up parts of our bodies and souls to honor the late Harambe, who was tragically taken from us in 2016 by a Cincinnati zoo worker. We witnessed the end of an era at Sultan High School, the era of Pam versus Joe Low dance battles. Somehow, I don't know quite how, but we somehow made it through 14 seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'm sorry, Kim, Kanye truly is your better half. The hardest pill to swallow, however, was that no matter how clever your comeback was, Miss Fuller always found a way to have the last laugh. So now that I'm nearly done standing in front of you all today, shaking and nervous, I can at least say that I now know what emotions my friend Elias felt 2 years ago after he pooped his pants during basketball conditioning. You know, some might say that pooping your pants is a childish thing to do, and I agree, but I think he was just trying to understand what his newborn son was going through. Lastly, I think that due to all the recent advancements of the countless dating apps, we got Tinder, Christians Mingle, Farmers Only, all those, I think that it's nearly impossible for anybody to be forever alone. Yes, that even includes you, Miss Harkins. Class of 2018, thank you for all the memories, and good luck with what comes next. I know that each and every one of us have a very bright future. Thank you.
So my speech is probably not going to be as great as whatever that was, but no, I know what it was. You know. Okay. So, hey, my name is Katie Lucas, and since the 6th grade, I've wanted to be at this podium giving this particular speech, and I'm so honored to be representing the graduating class of 2018. Being valedictorian was my dream, and I'm here because I didn't give up on it. So please, don't give up on yours. Even a dream born of the smallest seed can bloom into something amazing. As Kenny Rogers so lovingly put it, dreams are about knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. I wanted this so much that it became its own life. I had to pick and choose what I wanted to keep in it. I traded hanging with friends and sleeping, a lot of sleeping, for schoolwork and studying. The band classes and the music trips, however, stayed. And if there's one thing I learned from these 4 years, it's that you never have to be alone. No matter what your dream is, there will be someone to guide you if you lose sight of it. It could be a teacher, or a counselor, a parent, a coach, a friend. When you're at your breaking point and the tears flow, remember that there is someone to pick you up and put you on your feet again. I could never have made it here without all the people in my life that inspired me and fixed me when I broke apart. Oh, you guys are making me cry. Now here we are at life's threshold. We will, in our own times, walk through those doors. But before we go, I want to say that I'm proud of all of us for not giving up on our dreams. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Kaylin Comfort. Some of us have been looking forward to this day since our very first day of freshman year, while others of us have been dreading this day because it means that we aren't kids anymore and we have to figure out what we want to do with the rest of our lives. Whichever group you fall into, I'd like to encourage all of you to carry the best parts of high school into the rest of your lives. Find things that fill you with excitement, the way that winning our homecoming football game did, or the way graduation is right now. Compete for success as passionately as you competed in your favorite sport against your arch rival, or to be the top of your class, or whatever it was that you strive to do in high school. Seek mentors who care for you and your well-being the way that our teachers and staff here do. Find friends that you can laugh with the way that you have with your peers here. Just because we are graduating today, becoming adults and entering the real world, it doesn't mean that we have to give up our favorite parts of being young. So please, if you have it in your power, never settle for anything less than what truly makes you happy.
Welcome, community members, family, faculty, and 2018 Sultan High School seniors. As you heard before, my name is Lily Morgan, and I'm honored to be one of the 5 valedictorians of the 2018 graduating class. Since there are a bunch of us today, like Ben said, 30 of us, I'll keep this short. First off, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to the community for supporting Turks in their activities. Thank you to the SHS faculty for believing in our potential. And shout out to my mom for always supporting my dreams. As for the graduating class of 2018, I just wanted to let you know, adulthood is coming. And it is coming fast, like after this ceremony fast. No, adulthood is not the monster under your bed, but it may be just as terrifying. Responsibilities. filing taxes, moving out, paying bills, and maybe impulsively buying and eating an entire cake. Shout out to Ms. Fuller. If you haven't already, you'll start adulting soon. This means being able to have the freedom of decision, but that also means having the freedom to make mistakes. And we will all make mistakes. Really, at this point, we should probably throw all of our dreams and plans out the window, because nothing in life happens the way we imagine. Over the past 4 years, we have cried, loved, and filled the halls of Sultan High School full of laughter. We have made memories and grown up together. And now, it's time to say goodbye. Here, in this moment, we are stepping into a new phase of our long journey. And it's time to choose our own adventure and step into our fresh adult world with courage. So thank you, and good luck adulting.
Somehow I was not that surprised to find that Ben Biddle found a way to put himself in between 4 girls on both sides. Annually, the graduating class votes on who they would like to speak at graduation. I have been working with this staff member for the last 20 years. I remember hearing his stories when we taught across the hallway back at Sultan Middle School back in the day. We have a lot of teachers who engage students with all kinds of stories, but this speaker has a little bit of advantage because he can add a little Tennessee twang to his tongue. Please welcome the staff members voted by the class of 2018, Mr. Jackie Harris.
Thank you very much. Whoa. Hey, this is your night. This is such a great evening and a great time for you folks. And, you know, I'm not much of a speech maker. I don't really like to give them, or hear them especially. No offense. But, so I'm kind of ad-lib this thing. And then I thought, oh, man, you know, what if I forget everything? So I did write a speech. It's only about 30 pages long. Just 30 pages. Oh, yeah, here we go. And I promise I will keep this under an hour. Rudd. And first off, here's the deal. Beautiful weather. There's an old saying that if it rains on your wedding day and like pours, great luck, great luck. And I have learned from experience, my last experience, that it's really true. If it rains, pours, things are going to be great. And you haven't heard this particular saying because I just made it up. But when it rains at graduation, you're going to have a special good luck. And so let it pour. This is a great night. When you wake up tomorrow, students, it is a brand new day, a new direction. You're going to have new dreams, and you're going to have a brandy new life. You're going to own it, and you're going to move forward in these new directions. It's going to be like this. It's going to be like coming up for air. Take a deep breath. It's going to be that view. It's going to be that beautiful vista when you've climbed, and you're on top of this high mountain pass, and it's like, wow, it's gonna be like that. And I know this, cause why? Because 40 years ago, I was sitting where you're sitting. And 40 years ago, I woke up the next day and said, You know, I don't really know what all I got inside me. I feel like I do, but I don't really know, and I'm gonna find out. And I hope you will get out there and find out just how good you are. Go forth, take charge, take ownership. It's really, really a great ride. My life began, in a way, the day I graduated high school. And I just want you to know that it's going to get brighter and brighter. Don't listen to Macbeth. He's twisted. He's twisted. I better look at my notes here. I got something else. Hey, no, this is really important. I don't know all of you here, but I know a lot of you. And the ones that I haven't had, I still kind of know you a little bit because the teachers talk. And I don't think they're being facetious. This has been a really fine group. And there was a really nice lady who won a Nobel Peace Prize for like helping people in slums in Calcutta, India. Has anyone here ever heard of Mother Teresa by chance? Maybe a couple of you have. She had a saying that greet people with a smile. It's the beginning of love. And, you know, she wasn't talking about like romantic love, though that's not a bad thing. But she was talking about great friendship. And this year, I just want to thank the class of 2018 for your smiles, your great smiles. My very first day greeting you, I just couldn't believe it. It's like, wow, these people are really happy. And there was one young man, Seth Liverpool. I don't know where he's at, if he's around here anyway. Seth Liverpool, yeah, I don't like being bound to that. Seth Liverpool went up and he pointed at me and he says, Harris, I got your back. And I have never forgotten that. And I feel like this year, the kids have been so cooperative, even Phoenix, unbelievable. And, you know, just so many of you, it's been a real joy for me this year, but I also see the smiles in other portables, because that's where we're way out there. And, hey, also, I really appreciate the service of so many of you this year. We got 3 firefighters, and, you know, Randy, Seth, and Tyler, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah. And we got a couple folks planning to become police officers. Not a lot of glory in that one, but we need that. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Miguel P. Thank you, Miguel. I can see you there, man. You're the man. We got some people, and I appreciate this because I spent 6 hard years in the U.S. Navy. I was crazy, and I was a nuke. And we got a kid here who's actually gonna be a nuke. Wyatt. Oh man. And I gotta tell you, Wyatt, it was really hard. But when you get done, when you get through it, and you're going to college, you're gonna be giggling when you're taking those tests, and people are gonna be looking at you. Yeah, we also have another Navy guy, and going into the Seabees, and Caleb D. I seen you earlier. Is there a Caleb D. here? Great choice, construction, beautiful stuff. I did it for 10 years, absolutely amazing. After I got out of the service, I went up into northern Idaho. I had some things I had to do there, but eventually I got into landscaping and construction. And I loved it. I'd be doing it now if I hadn't fallen off a roof for the 3rd time on my head. Very bad. Hey, Caleb, you know there's only 2 types of builders. Carpenters, those who have shot themselves with a nail gun, and those about to. And there's only 2 types of roofers, McGuire, those who've fallen off the roof and those fixing to. Okay, we got that. We got Dom, are you here tonight? Is there a Dom in the crowd? Dom's Army, going into the Army, thank you so much. We have a couple of, we have Air Force lady. Bernice, where are you? Bernice, I saw you. I know you're here. You're not standing up, but you're. Oh, there you are. How Bernice, look, she's blushing. She's going to the Air Force. And then we got a couple of Marines, Maddie J. and Trey S. going in the Marines. This is really awesome. But here's the deal, students. This amazes me. How many are becoming school teachers? And we've got a bunch of kids who are like super duper smart and could be making like billions somewhere, and billions. And instead they're becoming teachers. Elias over here, he's giving up a stand-up comedy routine and maybe a TV show to become a high school science teacher. Yeah. Unbelievable. Maddie Blue, who's given up a career as one of the greatest producers in Hollywood to teach kindergarten kids. Bless your heart. Kayla going for preschool. We got Ashley for 3rd grade. We got Caden is going for PE. Got PE there. And I know there's others. Ashley, whoever. Students, thank you. This is a great bunch of kids. Now I want to settle something once and for all. And I don't know where my speech is. I don't care about it. But anyway, students, this is very serious. Very serious. There's been a very nasty rumor that I've been married 7 times. Very, very nasty. All I have to say is, no, fake. Fake. 7! 7! Come on! Come on, 7. No, it's fake, totally fake. It's Bolshevism. 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 It is Bolshevism on steroids. Don't. No, anybody, 3 or 4, anybody can make a mistake. But 7, come on, give me a break. Let's get that clear. Number 1. And it rained really hard on my last one, so I'm pretty cool. I'm good. Also, Bigfoot. And I know I'm running out of time. I've been up here for a long time. Students, this is unbelievable because I was like, did not believe in Bigfoot, like totally. The guy I was hiking with, Manny Fernandez, in every way was the most sane, rational, kind, reasonable, down-to-earth guy. But his Bigfoot button, whoa, man, you scratch that Bigfoot button, he'd be kicking. Terrible. We both had a month off from the Navy, and he decided that he wanted to hunt for Bigfoot. And I just wanted to hike. I'd gotten out of the hospital, and they told me to go home and rest. So we're going backpacking. We went up into an area of Northern California called the Trinity. I got to make this quick, but this is for you. The Trinity Alps. And there's an area called the Yalla Bala Wilderness Area. I've said it before, the Yalla Balas. If there's a Bigfoot, it's going to be in the freaking Yalla Balas. Manny Fernandez had done research, and he knew he was going to find Bigfoot. This guy really believed in the big feet. And he also had this theory. He had this theory that if we were really relaxed and peaceful, and he would play like his flute, that maybe they would come to us and maybe even adopt us. The serious now, this guy's super duper smart. Adopt us into their big feet family. And so we're out in the Yalla Balas hiking and going about, and Manny Fernandez is talking this up, and these things are dancing in my head, and I don't want to insult him. He's a nice guy, he's a good friend. But one night in late February, I was in my tent, we were in the tent, and I had been snoozing, and something knocked down the back end of my tent. Something had gone through. It could have been a deer, it could have been a bear, it could have been whatever. A branch could come down and knock it off. I immediately, I'm awake, I realize what has happened, and this overpowering sense of fear. It was almost like sleep paralysis, but you're wide awake and you're really feeling terrified. It was that bad. And I knew I had to get out and find out what was going on. I was going crazy, and I woke up Manny to ask him what time it was, because I was hoping it was like 5 or 6 in the morning, but it wasn't. It was midnight. And so I walked out of my tent, crawled out of my tent, and I looked up, and not 15 feet away from me was this very large creature, very big, very hairy, and very scary, and it was looking right at me, and I could make out its jaws and face, its cheek and chest, and I could see that it was looking right at me. And I was scared. It was the second most scared I've ever been in my life. I won't say this. But I was going, Manny, Manny. And Manny's in there going, Jackie, what's up? I said, Manny, there's Bigfoot out here. And Manny goes, what? There's Bigfoot out here. He goes, I'm standing here, man. There is no way I'm coming out. Ah! And then I hear this rush of noise, this blah, 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 blah. And it was gone. But there was quite a trap. And then we had built a big old fire, late February, and all the rocks and stuff was just smeared all over the place. I fixed the tent, went back in and laid down, and I asked Manny, never mention Bigfoot to me again. Having said all that, students, with all from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for being such great kids. I want to encourage you to make hope. That's called dreams. To make faith, that means action. And to make love, that means love. Like it means grace too. Like the 3 favoriteest words that you could ever have. They're mine, and maybe they could make the top 100 for you. Okay? Thank you.
So to keep graduation on time, the other 45 minutes of his speech can be found on turkpride.tv. We recorded that earlier today, and he will go into great depths about the first time that he was most scared in his whole life. Thank you, Mr. Harris. Sultan High School provides great opportunities for students with programs like Running Start and College in the High School. Many of our graduates are earning college credit as they're earning their diplomas this evening. The class of 2018 has one student who has not only earned college credit, but is earning her associate's degree right now. Please congratulate this special accomplishment for Mackenzie Seid. Mackenzie, stand and wave or do something so they know who you are. There you are. For the presentation of the class of 2018, I would like to introduce our principal, Tammy Nesting, and the acceptance of the class will be Sultan Board Chairperson, Russ Sumter.
Class of 2018, if you would all rise, please. Sultan Board of Directors and Superintendent Chaplik, it is an honor and a privilege to present to you the Sultan High School Class of 2018. As principal of Sultan High School, I certify that each student that walks across this stage has met all of the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Sultan School District and the state of Washington.
Thank you. It is also my extreme honor and privilege to accept the Sultan High School Class of 2018.
The class of 2018 has asked Mr. Rick Rudd to read their names as they walk across the stage to receive their diploma covers. While this is done, we know that this is a special occasion for each graduate and their family. Please be respectful of all the graduates and make sure the celebrations for one student allow for the same opportunities for the next. Thank you.
So being that my son is a member of the class of 2018, and I've known these people since most of them were about born, I suppose, it's safe for me to say that I used to have hair before they were born. You guys ready? Here we go. Eric Allen Turner. Elias Anthony Lopez. Claire Scott Sorgen. Tyler Kenneth Ammel. Kaylin Cheyenne Comfort. Delaney Ann McDonald. Naomi Grace Dimshaw. Summer Adele Merrill. Nathan Alexander Ostry. Caleb DeLos Dennis. Kaylee Ann Spencer. Lily Ann Morgan. Catherine Rose Lucas. Cora Lene Bean. Benjamin Riley Biddle. Camry Kadar Zaffron. Madison Ashlyn Joy Blue. Mackenzie Lane Side. Phoenix McGuire. Cassandra Fox Berthop. Mason Galacci. Brandon Oster. Alexis McClellan. Bernice Marie Martinez. Wyatt Garrett Miller. Michael Cashman. Brittany Suter. Adam Harris. Lauren Marie Landis. Karen Celeste Gonzalez. Matthew John Johnson Jr. Enzo Christopher McNutt. Molly Ann Rolfe. Jacob Eugene Reagan. Mackenzie Marie Merritt. Isabel Rose Clifton. Ashley Jane Mathena. Kayla Nicole Christensen. Trevor Dane Williams. Haley Allen. Cordero James Rivas. Alex Perigo. Julio Cesar Pardida. Liam Costello. Brody Crowder Shanks. Caden Del Vecchio. McKenna Joe Thalen. Kaylee Breen. Rochelle Reyna. Dominic Merrick. Alyssa Nolette. Kobe Munn. Brianna Elise Taylor. Trevor Alexander Force. Anna Perez Aviles. Jacqueline Sanchez Godinez. Janessa Ray Hill. Colin Daisy. River Michael King. Nathan David Feltner. Skylar Blair Olson. Shaylin Olson. Raylyn Reed Piercy. Tanith Olivia Barnhill. Cesar Casillas. Rodolfo Benavides. Lizbeth Torres. Caleb Jonathan Lee Webb. Ronnie Ray Mackey. Lorena York. Joseph Sherman. Aaron Anderson. Jeremy Gallagher. Seth Livermore. Alex Espinoza. Jonathan Quevedo Torres. Nia Lokeli Expert. Yi Lam. Taylor Courtney Sharp. Sophia Marie Skinner. Savannah Rain Johnson. Elena Boyd. Joshua Doan. Isaac Boranian Schlegel. Damon Perry. Patrick Alexander Woods. Wendy Lee Lore. Ryan James Thomas. Matthew McClintock. Cyrus Coleman. Jordan Mackenzie McGee. Mika C. Breeze Livermore. Brianna Ruppin. Riley R. Borland. Wiley Floor. Kristen Nicole Alles. Trinity Harris. Randy Nagel. Connor Crowley. Natalie Vallejo. Perla Valdivinos Martinez. Lisbeth Garcia. Desmond Daniel Cisco. Trevor Jackson. Zachary Prutzman. Seth Van Hee. Skylar Redding. James Allen Robbins. Miguel Polito. Gabriel Polito Medina. Matthew William Jackbo Desch. John Hayes. Caleb Richard Rudd. Cole Sinrud. Grace Leanne Wright. Crystal Starr Henderson. Daniel Nicholas K. Coa Nueve Pastana. Trey Sargent. Emily Grace Leanne Castillo. Summer Stetcher. Juan Diego Esmeralda. Dominic Hernandez. Jacob A. Rolfe. Evan Verinder. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2018.
For those of you in the audience, if you are a graduate from Sultan High School, please stand or raise your hand. We have 124 young men and women who are ready to join you as Sultan alum. But before we can officially put the end of this chapter, we would like to have Eric Turner return to the stage to complete his last duty as senior class president.
All right, guys, I just got one thing to say real quick. I would also like to recognize Claire Sorgen for graduating with her AA. Please give her a round of applause. All right, now will the class of 2018 please rise? And turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations, we are now alumni. Please join me out on the field. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, class of 2018.
We will have a reception in the Commons when graduates can pick up their diplomas. Please join us there.